from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. But you look at this Bronco defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And he powers his way up past the 30. This defense for the Broncos, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Jacobs going to try the middle, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Bucs had 5 and 6 to start play, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. It's crew against the pass. Issues at times right 24 tries.
And those are kind of this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get out of where they chip away their timing.
He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Back to throw again. And he's going to find his man in the backfield. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On second down now. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Looking to throw. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Broncos have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there. It'll turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Buccaneers, nothing.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And this one is incomplete. Try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost. It's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now he'll try to run with this.
But I think the ball's out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just...
There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
You're embarrassing us.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Running free at the 45. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. 82 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Shows him a side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Let's get in the game.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7th. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time.
And the Bucs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready, okay.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now the pressure comes and he goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs will take over here just short of the 30. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something on this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got this one complete to Stewart. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They go play action here on first down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it at the 32-yard line. That's just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Stewart. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They're going to try and throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Bucs first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's taken in by Stewart.
It's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Same target. It's Jacobs again. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort. Turn it into a successful play.
Well, some strong running. And the work is near the 5 will be stopped at the 6. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Whatever was said in the locker room, they forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build up.
There he goes, right side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. He goes 105 yards on the kick return. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. So So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 2nd and 9 now. He's got it in. Complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown. A great play there. 83 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And this is back to an 8-point game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Up the middle they go. Henley. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
Here's the 2nd and 7. And he's got this to Jefferson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. On first down, Keenan. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. With their second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bucs get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights as this gets it back within a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That's it. Straight ahead pocket. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. 54 yards.
And the Broncos have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one's going to fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the outlet, incomplete. That's Stewart.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Second and 6. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Bronco defense comes up big. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Now a 2nd and 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep downfield. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at the
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 1 last shot at the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what